All of Donald Trump's friends are getting hit with subpoenas from the Department of Justice. It was revealed earlier this week that at least 40 subpoenas have been sent out to some of Donald Trump's closest associates, including, by the way, people like former campaign manager Bill Stepien, Sean Dahlman, campaign's former chief finance officer, social media guru Dan Scavino, and he was also Trump's former deputy chief of staff, Brian Jack, the last White House political director, Boris Epshteyn, one of Donald Trump's advisors, had his cell phone confiscated. And then, of course, the big one, last night, Mike Lindell, founder, CEO of MyPillow, admitted that he had his cell phone taken after a visit from the FBI while he was trying to chow down on some thick burgers at a Hardee's. So all of Donald Trump's friends are getting hit with subpoenas from the DOJ's grand jury. Obviously, this is very bad for Trump, and considering the fact that these are all higher level people than we have seen in the past, it shows us that they are starting to tighten the grip around Donald Trump himself, right? We're moving from the outer circles to the inner circles till we get to the center, which of course is Trump himself. Now, CNN referred to this as a subpoena storm, and I actually kind of like that. I like the subpoena storm. It's better than a flurry of subpoenas. That sounds a little weak. Because this really was a subpoena storm. The DOJ went to move, and they moved fast, and they moved against everybody. Which is typically, by the way, what they do when they're dealing with the mob and racketeering cases. So it could be that they are attempting to build a racketeering case against Donald Trump. The conspiracy, of course, would be to commit fraud against the government with the fake elector scheme. Now, a RICO case involving that would probably be, it's a little bit more difficult, but it would probably also be the easiest, I think. Because if you can tie up these conspirators, and we know there's tons of them, there's Trump's lawyers, there's Trump's buddies, there's his advisors, there's sitting members of Congress, there's state-level members of Congress. We have all of these people tied into the same conspiracy. A RICO charge would be a good way to be able to get all of them out at once. But there could be another reason why they issued all these subpoenas right now. Maybe it's not RICO, maybe it's not racketeering, anything like that. It could be because this is the last move they can make before the midterms. Typically, the DOJ, according to reports, has about a 60-day period of silence ahead of an election. And they do that because they don't ever want to get blamed with throwing an election. The exception to that, of course, was James Comey in October of 2016, who came out, did his little press conference, tanked Hillary Clinton's numbers, and Donald Trump ended up winning. You can thank Comey for that. But that was kind of the exception that proves the rule. That's why we don't do that. So the DOJ looked at the calendar, realized, crap, we've got like 60 days to the election. We got all these subpoenas we need to issue. Send them out the door. Let's get everybody right now. That seems to be the most likely thing that happened. That's why we saw the big volume all at once. And the next 60 days, we can probably expect a lot of quiet. Maybe there'll be a couple subpoenas here and there, probably not anybody that would be a big enough name to maybe even give the appearance of swaying an election. But things are looking bad for Trump. When all of your friends and allies and your former workers get hit with subpoenas, it's kind of a good indication that you are the one they're actually coming after.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.